Trying to get the audio on.
Tell me when we're ready to go there.
We're ready. Who's pitching? Arthur?
Now batting the designated hitter number 8, Chase Miller.
Oh my gosh, I gotta write this stuff down. Ready to watch it, Darren?
Good job. Yeah, really. We're not on yet. Huh? We're not on yet. I don't know.
Yeah, we're on. You're on.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Northwood High School for this morning's Santa Ana Elks tournament game between the Woods Cross High School Wildcats and the Northwood Timberwolves. This is Randy Modell with Sue Burkle. There's a ground ball at third base to shortstop for one, on to first. Ball is dropped and he's safe at first. Now batting the center fielder, number 22, Callum Seifert. Okay, just getting underway here. This is the third batter of the game. Callum Seifert, the center fielder. Number 22 up. Pickoff play. Arthur Liu is out on the mound for Northwood, sophomore. And there's one man out and a man on first. Curveball fouled off at the plate for strike one. Just getting underway here. Overcast, the sun trying to break through. The Santa Ana Elks tournament game, second one for Northwood. Pickoff play, Miller back safely.
What's the count right now?
One strike.
Alright, we're working.
Okay, here comes the pitch. Another breaking ball outside for ball one. So Woods Cross High School, a long way. They're from Utah. So they've come a long way to play in this tournament. Fastball at the knees, called strike two.
I don't have a pitching card for Arthur Liu, so can you keep reminding people who it is?
1-2 is the count. Arthur Liu is on the mound for Northwood in today's game. And here comes the next pitch. Ball gets away, is inside, it got away from Thomas Lee, and Miller advances to second base. The count is now 2-2 with one man out and a man on second base. Might hear some noise in the background. They're digging up the track behind us, and it's construction noise. Fastball up and away, ball three. So now Arthur Liu is full count on the third place hitter Callum Seifert. And pitch grounded to second base. Littlejohn up with the ball, throwing to first to Burkle in time, and Miller moves to third base. Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Andrew Kirchmeyer. Andrew Kirchmeyer comes to the plate with a man on third base. Base hit will bring in a run. Wild pitch, pass ball will bring in a run. Arrow will bring in a run. First pitch, curveball, strike one.
Just like that, Arthur! Got you too!
Sun trying to break through here, so it's a little sunny right now. Next pitch by Lou.
Yeah.
Fastball swung on a miss. Strike 2. And Lou quickly jumps ahead 0-2 to Andrew Kirchmeyer. Next pitch, down in the dirt, gets away, but not enough. Runner took 2 steps as if he wanted to come home, but then realized that he wasn't going to make it, and he went back to third base.
Having trouble there?
Could try going over there. I think it's this thing.
Okay, now is the count 1-2,
Try in between.
and it's a fastball foul back. Count remains 1-2. Having a little problem with the scoreboard right now. Maybe it's working now. 2 outs.
Dallas. Or Louisiana Dallas.
Okay, here comes the next pitch. Way outside. Thomas Lee dives after that ball and makes the play, averting a wild pitch and a run.
Good job, Thomas!
Not working. Okay, so now we have 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs in the top of the first. Nothing in yet for Woods Cross, but they're threatening. The next pitch, fastball down low, ball 3.
There you go.
You're good now.
Catches up.
Yeah.
Full count to Andrew Kirchmeyer. Here comes the next pitch. It's swung on a miss, strike 3. The half inning is over and no runs.
The score with Northwood coming up in the bottom of the first. Woods Cross, nothing. Northwood coming to bat.
I think I might need to get the easy up here at some point.
Dobas.
On the mound for Woods Cross. Leading off, stepping into the box, Eli Stewart facing Carson Dobas. And the first pitch is taken up high for ball 1. Next pitch from Dobas. Fastball grounded out to shortstop. Shortstop up with it, throws to first in time, and Stewart is out. 1 out.
Let's go, Darren.
Now batting the third baseman, number 6, Darren Shorter.
Come on, Derek.
Stewart was out in front of that fastball and hit it off the end of the bat and just bounced it out easily to the shortstop, who came in and made the play. Okay, Shorter up now, first pitch, fastball outside, ball 1. Big crowd here from the Woods Cross people, so
They got a big old bus. Beautiful bus.
yeah, they've got a nice bus.
Cool.
Fastball, strike 1. They've got a nice bus out there, and
Parents drove.
obviously this is vacation for
Show the back.
Woods Cross, and I hope they're having a good time out here. Next pitch is fastball up, ball 2.
That's a heck of a ride.
So a lot of parents are here. Looks like some siblings also. Okay, 2-1 to count to Shorter. Curveball bounce between short and third and into the first and second into the hole, through the hole, right field, and Shorter is on first with a base hit.
Next up for Northwood, number 37, Julian Tristan.
That was a curveball that Shorter bounced between first and second and into right field for a base hit. Didn't hit it hard, but hit it in the right place. And now Julian Tristan steps into the box. And here comes the first pitch, fastball, foul back. 1 strike. Third baseman is about 2 steps behind the bag. Second base shortstop up in double play depth. First baseman holding Shorter on. Shorter takes his lead. Here comes the pitch. Another fastball that's foul back. And Dobas is ahead 0-2.
Go, Jordan!
Ball's down in the dirt. Shorter faked running. Did not go. Ball bounced. Ball 1. Woods Cross wearing powder blue tops with white bottoms. And there's pickoff play. Shorter back easily. On deck for Northwood is Ben Burkle. Okay, Dobas now looks in for the sign. Holds it. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. Hit to right field. Right field moving towards the line. Moving towards the line. Does not come up with it. It's a fair ball. Shorter trots into third, and Tristan winds up at second base. The right fielder did not make that play, and now we have second and third and 1 out.
Now batting for Northwood, number 20, Ben Burkle.
The ball was up there a long time. It looked like the right fielder was going to make that play. He was there, but just did not catch it. And now we have second and third and 1 out with Ben Burkle up, looking to drive something home. The infield is in, hoping to cut off a run at the plate, and as a curveball down in the dirt, swung on and missed, strike 1. It's not the pitch that Burkle wanted to try to hit in this situation. So the infield is in, which is kind of unusual and for the first inning of the game. Okay, Dobas pitched fastball, bounded to first base. Shorter goes back to third, and Burkle is retired. And nothing came in on that. Burkle is out.
Go, Thomas!
Now batting, the catcher, number 46, Thomas Lee.
So Burkle was not able to bring in any runs with that at bat, and now Thomas Lee is Northwood's hope to strike in the first inning. Second and third, 2 out. Fastball, it's down, ball 1. Carson Dobas on the mound for Woods Cross, the Wildcats. Okay, next pitch, fastball, grounded to the pitcher, makes the play, throws to first, and the inning is over.
After 1, the score remains no score.
Good morning.
This is the second baseman, number 15, Matt Pay. Arthur Liu on the mound. Arthur Liu on the mound for Northwood. Pitching out of the stretch all the time. Fastball is a little low. Ball 1 to Matt Pay. Next pitch, fastball also outside. Ball 2. So Lou is behind 2-0 to Matt Pay, the leadoff hitter for the Wildcats. Next pitch is a fastball foul back, and the count is now 2 balls and 1 strike.
Hey, camera over here.
Thanks,
There's
John.
next ground ball shortstop. Stewart makes the play, throws over to first in time. 1 out.
Eli.
Next up for the Wildcats, the left fielder, number 6, Shane Yoho.
Shane Yoho, left fielder, steps into the batter's box with 1 out and nobody on in the top of the second. Okay, first pitch is outside. Ball 1. Good day for baseball as long as the wind doesn't pick up. Fastball fouled off the right side. And the count is 1-1 to Shane Yoho. Next pitch from Arthur is a fastball bounded out to second baseman Little John, makes the play, throws to first, and we have out number 2.
Now batting the pitcher, number 2, Carson Dobus.
Pitcher Carson Dobus steps into the box, 2 out, top of the second, no score here. First pitch, foul back. Woods Cross going up there, swinging away. They didn't come all the way from Utah to take pitches.
Shout out to my in-laws in Pennsylvania. Hi, Mom and Dad. Thanks for watching. Ben's on first base.
Okay, 1 strike. Next pitch, fastball tapped out to third baseman, cuts in front of the shortstop, throws to first, and the ball is dropped by Burkle. And Dobus is on first base.
Now batting the third baseman, number 24, Chris Warner.
The throw was would have been in time, but Burkle dropped it, and now Shane Yoho is on first base with 2 out, and Chris Warner is at bat. First pitch swung and a miss.
Way to go,
Strike
Arthur!
1. As I said, the Woods Cross batters are coming up there taking their hacks. First pitch is in, they're going after it. And the next pitch, curveball taken for ball 1. The lead is increased, but he's not going. There's a ball, hard hit ball to center field.
Yeah!
And the center field makes the play. Jones makes the play. 3 outs, none in.
With Northwood coming up in the bottom of the second, the score remains Woods Cross nothing, Northwood nothing. Second for Northwood, the second baseman, number 1, Trevor Littlejohn.
Littlejohn steps into the box, leading off for Northwood in the bottom of the second. Dobus ready in his windup, and the pitch, fastball up high, ball 1. And the bottom of the second is underway. Dobus back, another fastball, ball 2. That one missed, a little up and away. Littlejohn trying to work his way on to start the inning off nicely for Northwood. Comes the next pitch, he fakes a bunt, taking strike. 2-1 is the count now. It's always a smart play if you're going to be taking, get the third baseman in. Now third baseman's at the dirt, and there's a deep fly ball left field. Left fielder going back on it, and he reaches out and makes a nice grab. That ball was hit by the 370 sign. Left fielder went back, reached out, and made the play.
Next up for Northwood, number 7, Carl Espy. It's number 5. Okay, he's number 7 here.
He's number
Now he's number
5 in
five.
white and number 7 in blue.
Okay,
Just to make things hard.
Espy up, and the ball bounces. Shortstop can't come up with it, and Espy's on first base with a base hit.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 44, Jason Pontius.
That ball was hit off the fist. Nobody, third baseman, shortstop were not able to come up with it. Ball bounced, and Espy was on. And now Jason Pontius, the designated hitter, is up for Northwood with 1 out and a man on first. Espy takes his lead, not an overly big lead, not a small lead. And the pitch is a fastball over the inside part for a strike.
Jason.
Okay, next pitch. There's a throw over to first. Espy back in time. Next pitch, there goes Espy. It's a pitch outside. The throw is down in time, and He's out. It was a nice throw by the catcher. And SB was out. It was a good pitch to throw. It was a fastball that was on the outside part of the plate. The catcher was able to get out there cleanly and quickly to get that ball. It was a perfect pitch to throw on, and the catcher made a good throw to retire SB. And now there's 2 outs. That pitch was a ball, curveball, and Pontius checked the swing, checking with the umpire. The umpire says, no, he did not swing. And the count is 2-1, I believe. Next pitch is a fastball that's down, ball 3.
Let's go, Parker!
Next pitch from Dobis, fastball, that's in for a strike. And now I believe we have a full count. And it's a fastball swung on a miss, strike 3. And Northwood is out in the second inning.
The score after 2. Woods Cross nothing, Northwood nothing. Leading off the top of the third for Woods Cross, right fielder, number 23, Cooper College.
9th place man in the order, leading off the top of the third for Woods Cross. It's the right fielder, number 23, Cooper College. Cooper, a left-handed hitter.
Excuse me, hey sir. If we're pronouncing any names wrong, let us know. Sure. We want to get them right.
Thank you. Appreciate that very much.
First pitch is down and away, ball 1. Next pitch taken for a ball, 2-0.
We go out there.
I've got you too!
That's it.
There's a strike. 2-1 is the count. Fastball is just a little up.
And 13 people watching on a Monday.
Yeah, 13 people watching on a Monday morning. That's good. 3-1 is the count.
Yeah!
A fastball swung, strike 2. So the count is full to the leadoff hitter here, Cooper College, and the pitch is high for ball 4, and College runs down to first base.
So we're not adding Larson. That's who the DH is for. So we're back up there.
Now batting the catcher, number 3, Hunter Stone.
Hunter Stone, leadoff hitter, the catcher for Woods Cross, takes a curveball outside, ball 1. So Cooper College leads off Woods Cross's inning with a walk, and here's a fastball swung and a missed. 1-1 is the count. College taking his lead against the left-hander Arthur Liu. It's a decent side lead that he has, not going anywhere. The ball fouled off right side, now to play. And now the count is 1-2 on Hunter Stone. Next pitch, fastball, swung on a strike 3, and Stone strikes out.
We go twos.
Next up for Woods Cross, the designated hitter, number 8, Chase Miller.
Number 2 man in the order for Woods Cross, designated hitter Chase Miller, steps into the box. 1 out. Man on first. First pitch, curveball way outside. Ball 1. Right now, I'd say that Arthur Liu is not as sharp as he's been in past performances. Arthur's been a strike machine, but not today yet. That's a fastball that's blooped down the third base line and falls foul. Strike 1. 1-1 is the count to Chase Miller. 1 out, run on first, top of the third, no score here. Arthur Liu on the mound for Northwood. Pickoff move and back safely. Ball was in the dirt. Burkle scooped it up.
1-1, right?
That's what I have.
Okay, Miller stepped out and now steps back in. Ready to hit. The stretch from Liu, the pitch. Curveball way outside again. And Arthur's having trouble with that pitch today. Count is now 2-1.
We go right there.
Here comes the next pitch. It's a fastball. It's first base. Burkle throws to second, back to first. In time, not in time. Burkle is right by the bag. I don't know why he didn't step on it and throw to second. They may have been able to record the double play at that if he did that, but that's not the way he went. Went to second, got the runner out at second, and safe at first.
Now batting, number 22, Callum Seifert.
We go twos.
Callum Seifert. First pitch, changeup, swung on and missed, strike 1. There's pickoff move, back easily. Ball gets away from Burkle, but no advance. Okay, next pitch is a fastball up and away. Ball 1. Third place hitter in the Woods Cross order, Callum Seifert. And there's a curveball that's hit high fly to right field. Tristan moving towards the line, underneath it, makes the play, and there's 3 outs.
With Northwood coming up in the bottom of the third, the score remains Woods Cross nothing, Northwood nothing.
Jack Jones coming to the plate, leading off the bottom of the third for Northwood. Jack hitting ninth today. First pitch, line into left field for a base hit. Left fielder moves towards the line, bobbles the ball. Jones is going to the second. Here comes the throw, and he is in there. Jones just gets his foot in there. The left fielder bobbled the ball, and that was enough for Jack Jones to take off and get into second base.
Next up, the shortstop, number 2, Eli Stewart.
As you're aware by now, Jones has great speed, and it was just a little bobble by the left field, and that was enough for Jones to take off and just made it in there. And now Eli Stewart comes to the plate with a man on second and nobody out. Pickoff play to second, back easily to Jones.
What was that pitch then?
No count.
I'm just going to this to go over there.
Okay, Dobis wind up, checks the runner at second base, comes to the plate, fastball, strike one.
You can close the lid on the box.
Okay, there's one strike on Eli Stewart. Nobody out, man on second. It's a fastball that's ripped into center field. Center field's going back. He's not going to get it. He turns and runs and one hops the fence in right center field. Stewart rounding second, puts on the brakes, and Jones easily scores, and Northwood takes the lead 1-0.
Job, Eli!
Now batting the right third baseman, number 6, Darren Shorter.
Darren Shorter coming to the plate. Eli Stewart took that fastball and blasted it, one hop the fence in center field, just a little off to the right side of center field, almost straightaway center. And now we still have a man on second base, but now we have one run in and nobody out, and Darren Shorter at the plate. I think Shorter should be looking to, at a minimum, move Stewart to third base. Shorter asks for time, and the umpire grants it, and he steps out of the box. Shorter back in. Dobis looking for the sign, into a stretch. And the pitch is a curveball down in the dirt, ball one.
Way to lay off that.
On deck for Northwood is Julian Tristan. And Shorter waiting for Dobis to deliver. And here it comes. Fastball away, up, ball two. Shorter has the count his way, 2-0. And we'll see what he can do with this at bat. Dobis in the stretch. Here comes the pitch. It's a fastball. Popped up down the third base line. Left fielder moves over, cannot make the play. And it drops for strike one. Now the count is 2-1 to Darren Shorter. Freshman third baseman for Northwood. And the next pitch is a pitch on the outside part of the plate for ball three. 3-1. Let's see if Dobis is going to come in with a fastball. Challenge Shorter on this pitch. And it is, and it's a ground ball that's hit up the middle for a base hit. Stewart rounds third, coming to the plate. Here comes the throw. It's way offline. Shorter remains at first. Stewart scores, and Northwood now leads 2-0.
Now batting, number 37, Julian Tristan.
Dobas did try to challenge Shorter through a fastball that was mid-plate, and Shorter hit a hard ground ball to the right of the second baseman up the middle to bring in Stewart for run number 2. And now Julian Tristan is up. The first pitch is hits him in his left shoulder. Was a fastball that rode in on Tristan, and now we have first and second.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 20, Ben Burkle.
Get through, bud.
Ben Burkle coming to the plate with runs in first and second and nobody out. Northwood looking to add on. They've got 2 in so far. We've got nobody out. First and second. Northwood is set up to add some more. Looking for a good at bat from Burkle. And he squares, and there's a bunt. Pushes it past the pitcher. First baseman makes a play to the second base covering, and the sacrifice is successful. Runners move up.
Now batting, number 46, Thomas Lee.
Let's go, Thomas.
Burkle got the bunt down successfully, moved the runners up, and now we have second and third and 1 out with Thomas Lee coming to the plate. Bunt got by the pitcher. The first baseman was charging hard, made the play, threw back to the second baseman covering to record the out. Okay, here's a pitch. It's a curveball in for a strike. Thomas Lee hitting with runners at second and third. The infield is in. Well, the shortstop and second baseman not on the grass, but they're still in, and there's a fastball that's down and away for ball 1.
Good, Tomas.
First baseman and third baseman are up on the corners. They would definitely be coming home. Second baseman and shortstop, they're in the dirt, but they're kind of playing in the base path to give you an idea of how deep they are. And here's the next pitch is a curveball, foul back. And Dobas is ahead 1 and 2 to Thomas Lee. Shorter taking his lead off third, Tristan off of second. And here's a pitch, fastball, foul back.
You got this, 4-6.
Count remains 1-2.
It's like this thing now.
No, today's worse.
Yeah, that's could be. But by the end of the game, this is all the talking.
Okay, Dobas in the stretch. Here comes the pitch. It's another curveball. That's popped up. Second baseman calls it. This is not going to do anything good for us. The ball is caught, and now there's 2 out.
Let's go, Trevor.
Next up for Northwood, number 1, Trevor Littlejohn.
Thomas Lee did not have a good at-bat there. Did not bring anybody in on that. And now we have 2 outs, second and third. And the fielders are back in their normal positions.
Go,
It'd
T.
be nice if Littlejohn can come through on this at-bat and bring in 1 or 2 runs. Here comes the pitch. Another curveball that hits Littlejohn. And now the bases are loaded.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 5, Carl Espy.
Now the baton is passed along to Carl Espy to see if Carl can do something with bases loaded and 2 out. And now Dobas goes into a windup with the bases loaded. And here comes the first pitch to Espy, fastball outside, ball 1. Base hit sure would be nice here for Northwood.
That was a good idea.
Okay, Dobas looking in, gets a sign, goes into his windup. Pitch, no fastball, that's up for ball 2. And now Dobus working himself in a little jam here with bases loaded and 2-0, and he needs to come into Espy. We'll see what Espy is going to be doing with this pitch. And Dobus pitches, fastball, that's down low for ball 3. And now he's in a real jam. I would not think that Espy is going to be swinging 3-0 with the bases loaded and 2 out. But we'll see what happens here. A ball would bring in a run. And the next pitch by Dobus is on the inside part of the plate, strike 1. Okay. Espy still has the count his way, 3-1. Bases loaded. And here goes Dobus stretching, and the pitch is low for ball 4, bringing in shorter, and Northwood now leads 3-0.
Let's go, Jason!
Now batting the designated hitter, Jason Pontius.
Yeah, Northwood now has 3 in, and the bases are still loaded with 2 out. That walk forced and run. Espy gets an RBI, and Jason Pontius, the designated hitter, is up, still looking to do some more damage for Northwood. First pitch, foul back, fastball, strike 1. So we have Julian Tristan at third, Trevor Littlejohn at second, and Carl Espy at first. Okay, from out of a windup, Dobus fastball fouled into the catcher's mitt for strike 2.
Here we go, Jason.
So Dobus ahead, 0-2 to Jason Pontius. Okay, the 0-2 pitch is a curveball. Taken, strike 3. And the inning is over, but not before Northwood gets 3.
Northwood puts a 3 spot on the board, and the score going into the top of the 4th. Northwood 3, Woods Cross nothing.
Let's shut this off. Andrew Kirchmeyer, shortstop leading off. First pitch, foul back. So Northwood came up with 3 runs in the bottom of the 3rd. And we have the lead now, 3-0, top of the 4th. Arthur Liu still on the mound. Pitching against the Woods Cross Wildcats from Utah. And there's a ball that's popped up into right field. Second baseman calls the ball. Littlejohn makes the catch for out number 1.
Good talk, guys.
Now batting the second baseman, number 15, Matt Pay.
Jeff says that Utah won yesterday against the Sorrel. People were playing tomorrow.
Okay. Matt Pay, the second baseman, coming up. And the first pitch from Lou is a fastball, foul back, strike one. I was just been told that Woods Cross beat Soquel from Northern California in their first game, and we play Soquel tomorrow.
Yep.
So this team has beaten the team that we play tomorrow. Next pitch from Lou is close, but inside, ball one. 1-1 is a count. So Woods Cross feeling good about themselves, having beaten a no-cal Northern California team. We happen to play tomorrow at 11 o'clock here. There's a fastball that's bounced up, shortstop. Eli Stewart comes in, makes it easy out. Came in, got rid of the ball quickly. Perfect throw to Burkle at first, and there's 2 outs.
Now batting the left fielder, number 6, Shane Yoho.
Left fielder Shane Yoho advances to the box, and Lou, first pitch, fastball, swung on a miss, strike one. We have 2 quick outs in the 4th inning. And Lou back in the windup to pitch another fastball that is taken a little high. That was close. That was very close. 1-1. And there's a curveball, foul back. Strike 2. So this is Randy Modell pinch hitting again for Jack Pine. Hopefully he'll be back sometime soon. But we don't know that. Curveball taken down, just a little down. Ball 2. Shane Yoho, the batter. 2-2's the count. 2 outs. Next pitch is a fastball inside, and now that runs the count full.
Watching, Randy.
We got 15 people watching. There's a pitch that bounces in for ball 4, and Yoho goes down to first.
Now batting the pitcher, number 2, Carson Dobis.
Pitcher Carson Dobis comes up. First pitch is pop up down the right field line. Burkle going for it, but the ball falls out of play over the fence for strike 1. So we have 2 outs. A man on first, Arthur Lou still on the mound for Northwood in the top of the 4th. 3-0 Northwood. Next pitch is a changeup waved at weakly by Dobis for strike 2. Dobis was completely fooled on that pitch. So Arthur Lou ahead, 0-2. And next pitch is a fastball up the middle and ripped into center field for a base hit. Jones right there throws the ball in. Runner advances 1 base. That was not a very good 0-2 pitch. That was a fastball right up high and ripped.
Next up, the third baseman, number 24, Chris Warner.
It's gotta be fast!
I'm sure Lou would like that pitch back, that 0-2 pitch. But now Woods Cross has first and second and 2 out with Chris Warner at the plate. Yeah. Fastball swung on a miss, strike 1. Arthur Lewis, sophomore for Northwood. So 1 strike, 2 out, and there's a curveball that drops down for a ball. 1-1 to Chris Warner. Next pitch is a fastball, and we have a pickoff, and he's out at first. Thomas Lee picks off the runner at first who went way too far, and the inning is over with no runs in for Woods Cross.
With Northwood coming up in the bottom of the fourth. The score, Northwood 3, Woods Cross nothing. Jack Jones.
Go, Jack!
Jack Jones leading off the bottom of the fourth for Northwood. Jones led off last inning and started off with a base hit winding up at second. Here's a curveball in for strike one. If you recall, Jones hit a nice line drive down the left field line. Ball was bobbled by the left field, and Jones scooted into second base. And here's another curveball hit off the end of the bat to the second baseman. Second baseman comes in, makes a play, and he is just called out. That was a very close play, but the umpire called him out. No replays in this league.
Next up, number 2, Eli Stewart.
Eli Stewart now advances to the plate with one out in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch from Dobis is a curveball down low. Next pitch from Dobis, another curveball, another ball that bounces for ball two. Similar results on the first two pitches. And the next pitch to Stewart is a fastball that hits the backstop on a fly. Would have come right into our press box here had the fence not been here, but 3-0. I guess Dobis is remembering Stewart's last at bat. Drilled a one-hopper to the wall in center field. Next pitch is a fastball on the outside part of the plate, strike one. 3-1 to Stewart. And there's a pitch outside, ball four. Stewart trots down to first.
Next up, number 6, Darren Shorter.
Great announcing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Darren Shorter steps up to the box now. Left-handed hitter. We have one out and a man on first. Stewart taking his lead. It's a good-sized lead. He's not going anywhere. The pitch is a ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop does not go to second, goes to first instead for the easy out. And the out is recorded for out number 2. Stewart moving to second base.
Next up, number 37, Julian Tristan.
Julian Tristan up with 2 out in the bottom of the fourth with Eli Stewart in scoring position at second base. We're looking for a hitter. Left fielder is deep. That's a fastball inside corner, strike one. Left fielder is straight away and deep. Center fielder also pretty much straight away and pretty deep. Right fielder also deep, straight away right field. Third baseman back. And the next pitch is a fastball on the outside corner for strike two. First pitch was on the inside corner, fastball. Second pitch, outside corner, fastball. 2 strikes. Stewart taking his lead. Next pitch is a curveball that hits
Again.
Tristan for the second time in a row. And now we have runners at first and second.
Now batting, number 20, Ben Burkle.
Burkle up with 2 outs. And first and second. A base hit could bring in a run. Hopefully will bring in a run.
Here we go.
Burkle batting fourth in the order today. And here's a pitch from Dova's fastball. Foul back, strike one. Burkle was late on that. 1 the count. Tristan taking his lead off. The first baseman is playing behind Julian. And then the next pitch is a curveball down in the dirt. Taken for a ball. Catcher blocked it nicely, rolled out. Halfway between the pitcher's mound and home plate. Stewart took a couple steps as if he was going, but decided that it would be better not to. Okay, the count is 1-1 to Burkle. Curveball just outside, ball 2. Burkle laid off that pitch and was just outside. 2-1. Dobas looks in a stretch. A pitch. Fastball taken. Strike 2. 2-2 is the count to Ben Burkle. Northwood leading 3-0, bottom of the 4th. And there's a curve. Oh no, fastball. I don't know what that was actually. It went over the head of Burkle. And the count is full with 2 outs, so the runners should be going upon the pitcher making his move towards home. Bases are loaded. First and second, sorry. Full count, and there they go. And fastball foul back. Count remains full at 3-2. A base hit to the outfield will certainly score 1 run. And there they're going to go, and there's a grab ball in hole between center and left. Stewart rounds and comes in easily. Tristan stops at second, and we have an RBI single for Ben Burkle.
Now batting, number 46, Thomas Lee.
So Northwood now has its 4th run on the board. As I said, Eli Stewart and Julian Tristan were running. Stewart scored easily on that play. Had he not been running, I don't know if he would have scored. But it was because it was full. We have a pinch runner for Burkle. Number 8, Jalen Davis, making an appearance for Northwood.
Let's go, Thomas!
Jalen Davis, pinch running for Ben Burkle.
We go, Tomas.
So we have runners at first and second, 2 out. Northwood looking for some more with Thomas Lee at the plate. Base hit could bring another run in. Left field is playing deep. Curveball, foul back, strike 1. The outfielders are playing fairly deep. So we could have a run score and a hit, unless it's a really hard hit right at the fielder. I would think we'd be able to get Julian Tristan home. Fastball down. The count evens out at 1. Thomas Lee, here comes the pitch. It's a fastball swung and a miss. Strike 2. Okay, Jalen Davis has a big lead at first. First baseman playing behind him. Tristan has a good-sized lead at second. He's increasing it. Here comes the pitch. Fastball hit to center field. Center fielder drifting under it, makes the play, and the side is retired, but not before Northwood puts up a run. 4-0 going into the top of the 5th.
Northwood puts up 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Going into the top of the 5th to score, Northwood 4, Woods Cross nothing.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That is not good.
Second baseman, number 1, Trevor Littlejohn.
Trevor Littlejohn stepping into the box to lead off the bottom of the 5th for Northwood, with Northwood leading 4-0 in the Santa Ana Elks tournament game against Woods Cross Wildcats from Utah. I don't know if they're from Woods Cross, Utah. I have no idea. First pitch is a ball. Next pitch is a fastball just a little off the plate. Outside, ball 2. Be nice if we can get Littlejohn on to lead off this inning. Fastball that's fisted to the second baseman, who makes the play for out number 1. Fastball jammed Littlejohn, and an easy out for the second baseman.
Next up, number 5, Carl Espy.
Carl Espy next up for Northwood. Stepping in the box, here comes a pitch from Dobis, who's still in there. Carson Dobis has gone the distance thus far. And the first pitch is a ball. Next pitch from Dobis, fastball, line down the left field line, falls about a foot foul.
You got this, Carl.
It looked like it was probably off the end of the bat, and it was over the third baseman's head, but foul by about a foot. 1-1 is the count. Here comes the next pitch. Curveball down low, ball 2. Next pitch, fastball, foul back. Two and 2 to SB. Next pitch, fastball down low, ball 3. One out, we're in the bottom of the 5th, and here comes the payoff pitch. Fastball, ground to the shortstop in the hole. He backhands it, throws the ball over wide, and SB is in safe. That was not an easy play, but it could have been made, and SB made it safely on a wide throw.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 44, Jason Pontius.
Jason Pontius advances to the plate with 1 out, and now Carl Espy, first base. Espy has a good-sized lead. Here comes a pitch, fastball down in dirt, ball 1. pick off, and SB is back easily.
More down here.
SB, a good sized lead. He's been thrown out once already. His pitch in for a fastball strike. And count is even 1-1. SB was thrown out stealing on a perfect throw by the catcher. Here comes the next pitch. It's a curveball on the outside corner. Strike 2. Nice pitch by Dobis. Carson Dobis. 1-2's the count. Next pitch, curveball, that's outside. That one was off the plate by about a foot. 2-2's the count.
Good, Jason.
There goes, no, SB fakes going. It's ball 3. Throw down to first. Gets into right field. SB gets up and goes to second. And will make it easily. Here comes a throw in. The catcher threw the ball into right field. Bounced the ball. First baseman couldn't come up with it. Ball rolled in down a right field line. And SB advanced to second base. And now the count is full on Pontius. With SB now at second base.
You got this, Jason!
And here comes a pitch, low and away, ball 4. And Pontius trots down to first base.
Go, Jack!
Now batting, number 10, Jack Jones.
9th place hitter in Northwood's order today. Jack Jones is now up with first and second and 1 out. Okay, Jones bunts the ball. It's a beautiful bunt. I don't think they're going to throw him out, and they don't. You couldn't have placed that any better than that. Jack Jones on the bunt base hit. Now the bases are loaded.
Let's go, Eli!
Next up, number 2, Eli Stewart.
And Northwood has the bases loaded with Eli Stewart up. With a 4-0 lead, hoping to increase it. And here comes the first pitch. Fastball ripped out to center field. It's over his head.
Woo!
And bounces to the wall. Straightaway center, 1 run in. Here comes Pontius, the second run coming in. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's going to be late. Here comes the third. And Jones is tagged out easily at home plate with Stewart advancing to third base. 2 runs came in for Northwood. Jones out easily, trying to advance from first.
Now batting, number 6, Darren Shorter.
Sorry, Darren.
So Stewart drilled the ball over the center fielder's head, straight over his head. Probably 2-hop defense. And the center fielder hit the relay man, and the relay man threw home. And Jack Jones, who does have really good speed, tried to score from first on that hit and was easily thrown out at home on good relay throws from the Woods Cross team. And now we have a new pitcher coming in, and we'll be right back.
Sweet. Now you go.
Woods Cross has made a pitching change, and Sam Larson is coming into pitch, and Darren Schroeder is at the plate.
Let's go, Darren.
2 out, and Eli Stewart at third base. First pitch is up, ball 1. Northwood now leads 6-0, and we're in the bottom of the 5th. Sam Larson coming on, and is a fastball inside. Larson replacing Carson Dobis for Woods Cross. Stewart taking his lead at third. Larson in a windup, and the pitch is down low. 3-0 count. That's a fastball in for strike 1, and 3-1 to Shorter. Next pitch, and it's a fastball that's hit into right field. Right field is not going to catch it. The wind took that ball. It rolls to the fence. Shorter rounding second, digging for third. The relay throw, no, shortstop holds the ball, and Shorter is in with a not a stand-up, he did slide, triple. And Northwood increases the lead to 7-0.
Here we go, Dad.
Now batting, Julian Tristan.
Let's go, 3-7.
The wind took that ball and carried it way deep, because the wind is blowing out that way. And Shorter is at third base with Julian Tristan at the plate now. And there's a curveball outside. Okay, 7-0 Northwood, bottom of the 5th. And fastball is outside. 2-0 to Tristan. Tristan, last 2 times up, got plunked. He's hoping to swing away at a pitch. And there's a fastball up for 3-0, and Julian is probably not happy about this. He wants to swing the bat after getting hit twice, and now it's 3-0. And it's a fastball, also up and in, ball 4, and he trots down to first base. Now batting, number 20, Ben Burkle. Ben Burkle comes to the plate with runners at first and third and 2 men out. Sam Larson replaces Carson Dobis for Woods Cross on the mound. And the first pitch to Burkle is a fastball, swung and a miss, strike 1. Larson in a stretch, checks the runners. Here comes the next pitch. Curveball outside for a ball. Count is even at 1, and Coach Stewart calls timeout. And Tyler Modell is going into pitch run for Julian Tristan. Running for Tristan is number 18, Tyler Modell. Tyler Modell taking his lead at first. Shorter lead at third. And Larson steps off. I doubt that Northwood would be putting anything on offensively with first and third and winning 7-0. In the 5th, but you never know. Here comes a pitch. Modell holds. Fastball fouled back. Count is 1-2 to Burkle. And the next pitch is down in the dirt. Catcher blocks it out in front of him. Modell holds it first. And it's now 2-2 to Burkle. Fastball up and away, ball 3. So full count, Modell should be running on the pitch.
Full count, full outs.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And there goes Modell. Pitch swung on a miss, strike 3, and Burkle goes down. After 5, it's 7-0 Northwood. The score after 5, Northwood 7, Woods Cross nothing.
Off the top of the 6th for Woods Cross, the shortstop, number 4, Andrew Kirchmeyer.
Andrew Kirchmeyer leading off the top of the 6th for Woods Cross. He's a 4th place hitter in the order, and he's their shortstop. Belsby still on the mound for Northwood. First pitch, up high, fastball, ball 1. Belsby on for a 2nd inning after replacing Arthur Liu, who pitched 4 shutout innings for Northwood. Fastball outside, ball 2. Belsby pitching out of the stretch. Next pitch, fastball, strike.
That's it. That's
2-1.
Oops. This is all right.
Next pitch from Belsby, fastball fouled off to the right side, and the count evens up at 2.
It was nice during the
2
lunch
and 2.
break, huh? That construction behind us.
Pitch outside for ball 3.
Yeah, they were gone forever.
That line was so nice.
It was.
Okay, full count to the leadoff hitter, Belsby in a stretch. The pitch and fastball down in for ball 4, and Kirchmeyer trots down to first base. Now batting the second baseman, number 15, Matt Pay.
Got a pinch run too.
I can't see what number it is.
This is the
Okay, Matt Pay, the second baseman, now up. And the first pitch is down low, ball. Warren knows the count. 7-0 Northwood, top of the 6th. Nobody out. Runner on first. And there's a fastball. It's hit one hop to second base and double play. Ball to Stewart. Easily to first. Double play. 4 to 6 to 3. And now quickly we have 2 outs.
Good job, gentlemen.
Now batting, number 6, Shane Yoho. That was a tailor-made double play ball. One hopper to Little John, who was not that far from the back to begin with. Flipped to Stewart onto first for an easy double play. And the first pitch now to Shane Yoho is taken for a ball. Next pitch gets away, ball 2. Next pitch is a little out, and 3-0 is the count. 3-1.
Yeah, I thought it was 3-0 too. I think the scoreboard's wrong.
It's fastball, foul back, and we're not quite sure what the count is here.
No, I think that's true because he held it
Oh, he did? Okay. So it's 2-2?
It might be 2-2. The umpire puts up his fingers, but I can't see him from here.
Right in front of his face.
Let's go, Connor!
2-2 is the count. Curveball.
Oh, nice.
Grounded into the hole between short and third into left field for a base hit for Shane Yoho.
Sorry.
Next up for the Wildcats, number 2, Carson Dobis. Carson Dobis, the starting pitcher who's not pitching right now, is up. 2 out. Man on first base. Shane Yoho, having just hit a single. First pitch from Bellsby is down low. Ball 1. Pickoff play, and Yoho is back safely. Next pitch from Bellsby. Fastball. It's ripped down the left field line, but way foul. Ball is hit hard, but a long foul. Count is now 1-1 to Carson Dobis.
$16.
16 people watching
Hawaii,
from
Utah,
Hawaii,
Pennsylvania.
Utah,
Probably
Pennsylvania.
North Carolina.
Maybe North Carolina. Ball's popped up in the air, straight up in the air. But, Thomas Lee makes the catch. That was a very, very difficult play for him. An extremely difficult play. But somehow he managed to make the catch, then fell on his butt. So 3 outs, and Woods Cross is out in the 6th.
Hey, Randy, I hear it's your birthday.
I don't know where you heard that from. But,
Somebody sent me a secret message.
I guess that's true.
Happy birthday, Randy. Thanks for announcing on your birthday.
Thank you. And we'll be back.
On that, we'll be back.
You're on.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the sixth, Thomas Lee leading off for Northwood. Northwood has a nice 7-0 lead at this point in time. And his first pitch to Thomas is outside, ball one. Sam Larson still on the mound for the Wildcats, who is coached by Dirk Barber. Fastball popped up down the right field line. First baseman ranging for it, and it just goes over the fence, out of play to even the count at 1-1. Okay, Larson looking in, steps back now, not ready to go. Steps off the rubber, steps back on, looks for a sign, nods his head into the windup. The pitch, fastball, comes back to the backstop for ball two. Okay, he rocks, pitches, fastball, grounded to the shortstop, moves over to second base, makes the play to first, and out number one. Shortstop kind of just flipped that ball, and it got to the first baseman, and we have one out. Now batting, number one, Trevor Littlejohn. Trevor Littlejohn up for Northwood right now, and with one out in the bottom of the sixth, Northwood holding on to a 7-0 lead. First pitch, curveball, a little low or in. Nonetheless, it's a ball, and it's 1-0. Next pitch. Ball outside. Littlejohn almost went after it, but held back, and 2-0. Next pitch from Larson. Fastball in for a strike. Larson comes in with that pitch, and it's 2-1. Northwood had some action in the bullpen. Don't know who it is. Can't see from here, but somebody is there. And the ball tapped to third baseman. Third baseman makes the play to first. Strong arm, and he is out. 2 dead.
Good. Yay.
Batting for Carl Espy, number 21, Ryan Rodriguez. Ryan Rodriguez is batting for Carl Espy and is in the box now with 2 out and nobody on in the top of the bottom of the sixth for Northwood. And there's a pitch, fastball up, gets away from the catcher, rolls to the backstop right in front of us, and number 14, Andrew Coton, who seems to be on deck, comes and picks that ball up. Here comes a pitch from Larson, another ball that hits the backstop for ball 2. Okay, Larson back, pitch, another fastball that's up. That's 3 in a row, have been really up, and he wants a new baseball. 3-0 to Rodriguez. Umpire puts a new baseball into play. Maybe this one will be kinder to Sam Larson. And same result, way up, ball 4, and Rodriguez trots down to first base. Now batting, number 14, Andrew Coton. Andrew Coton comes to plate, hitting for the designated hitter Jason Pontius. Larson now in his stretch. Rodriguez with his lead, and the pitch is outside. It goes to the backstop, and Rodriguez advances to second base. Next pitch in for a strike. So Larson comes in with a strike, and the count is 1-1 to Andrew Coton. And the next pitch, strike 2, swung on a miss. Another fastball. Coton swung through that, and the count is now 1-2. Rodriguez taking his lead from second base. And here's the pitch. It's a fastball taken, strike 3, and Coton is out, and so are the Timberwolves. Going into the top of the 7th, Northwood 7, Woods Cross nothing.
Going into the top of the 7, the score, Northwood 7, Woods Cross 9. Coming into pitch for Northwood, number 27, Nick Davis.
Woo! Way to go, Nick! Let's go!
And catching, Jason Pontius.
Jason Pontius now behind the plate for Northwood.
Way to go, Jason!
Leading off the top of the 7th for Woods Cross, number 20, Tanner Evans.
Okay, we have some changes for Northwood and going to the top of the 7th. Coming on to pitch is Nick Davis, senior, and catching now is Jason Pontius, who's also a senior. And we have a pinch hitter for Woods Cross, and that's Tanner Evans coming to the plate, number 20. And the first pitch from Davis is up and in for a ball. Next pitch.
Yeah!
Fastball, swung on a miss, strike 1.
Go Timberwolves!
Nick Davis on for Northwood. And there's a fastball ground to the shortstop. Stewart makes a nice play, flips over,
Nice.
1 out. Nice play by Stewart to move towards the bag, short hopped it, and made the play.
Next up for Woods Cross, number 23, Cooper College.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this afternoon's live streaming of today's game. Cooper College is coming up now with 1 out, and first pitch from Davis, strike 1. I think this is Nick's first appearance of the year. So far, so good. Keep it up, Nick. Next pitch from Davis, another fastball grounded to first baseman. Burkle makes a play, but then drops it. And there's no play. And College is on an error by Burkle.
Now batting, number 3, Hunter Stone.
Burkle made the play ranging into the hole, but then it looks like on the transfer, getting out of the glove to his hand, the ball dropped and the play was lost. And now Hunter Stone is up with a man on first and 1 out. First pitch down in the dirt, ball 1. Pontius blocks it, keeps it at his feet. Davis stretches, pitches, fastball, rides in, almost gets Hunter Stone. Inside, ball 2. Two 0, 1 man out, top of the 7th, 7-0 Northwood against the Woods Cross Wildcats from Utah. Next pitch is up, and we now have 3 balls. There's some action in the bullpen, and it looks like it's Nathan Eng who's warming up for Northwood. Okay, pitch, ball 4. And now Woods Cross has something going here with 1 out and first and second as Hunter Stone goes down to first base.
Now batting, number 8, Chase Miller.
Designated hitter for Woods Cross, Chase Miller, is coming up with first and second and 1 out. Nick Davis on the mound. First pitch from Davis is up and away, ball 1. Davis stretch, pitch, fastball, it's also high, ball 2.
You got this, Nick.
First and second, 1 out, 2-0 the count. Next pitch,
Yeah.
swung on, fouled into the mitt of Pontius for strike 1. Pitch was a nice tailing pitch. Looked like it was going to be a strike. And Chase Miller went after it and fouled it back into the mitt of Pontius for a 2-1 count. Next pitch, fastball, it's up high for 3 balls and 1 strike. Davis getting himself into a jam. First man of the inning was retired. Then there was the error, and then a walk, and now it's 3-1. And we're 1 pitch away from loading the bases for Woods Cross. And there is the pitch. That's down in the dirt for ball 4. That does load the bases. Pontius goes out to speak with Davis.
Now batting, number 22, Callum Seifert.
Callum Seifert, the third place hitter in the order, coming up for Woods Cross with the bases loaded and one man out. Northwood in a jam. Hopefully Nick can work out of it. Here comes the first pitch to Seifert, and it's a curveball that breaks down and away, ball one. Next pitch, fastball, deep fly ball to left field. It's into the wind, it's going, and it's a grand slam home run. Callum Seifert hit the ball up high in the air, and the wind carried it out for a grand slam home run. And now the score is 7-4 Northwood. And Coach Stewart is coming out and makes move for a change. And we'll be right back. 7-4 Northwood.
Is he leaving him in? No. Here comes Nathan.
I'm not going to be able to stay fit unless something quick happens here.
What courtroom are you driving to?
Santa Ana.
Yeah, you do need to leave. Hoping you weren't going to say jamboree. No, just take the tow around.
No,
Oops.
jamboree.
Do they have? They do, right? They do stuff down there.
Where? Jamboree?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of criminal stuff and unlawful detainer stuff, but mostly criminal in that court.
What kind of thing do you do? What do you do?
Criminal, plaintiff personal injury.
So are you an attorney, or are you
I'm an attorney.
a wit expert? Or?
No, I'm an attorney.
Gotcha.
So should I tell him if I have to leave that there's not going to be, I've got to leave, it's no more live
We're going
stream.
to put Jeff on, aren't we? This tight thing.
Okay, well then maybe he needs to know that.
Hey, Randy's going to leave in a few minutes. You have to finish calling the game. What?
No, it's true.
He has to go to
I
work.
gotta leave, I gotta go to court.
No.
Can you tell the judge why you were late?
Now pitching for Northwood, number 15, Nathan Eng. And coming to the plate for Woods Cross, number 4, Andrew Kirchmeyer.
So we have Nathan Eng coming in for Northwood, trying to put out the fire and end this game, and Andrew Kirchmeyer up, and the first pitch hits Kirchmeyer. Kirchmeyer goes down to first.
Now batting number 15, Matt Pay.
Not the way you want to start off here. First pitch from Eng hit Kirchmeyer, and now Matt Pay is up with the tying run on deck for Woods Cross. First pitch fouled away, strike one. So is he going to take over? Or
I guess
does he
I'm
wanna
doing
take
it.
over?
17 watching.
Next pitch, fastball, strike two. And ladies and gentlemen, the 17 of you that are out there, I have to leave very soon to work. So
Gotta make the donuts.
yeah, I've got to make some money. So I don't do this for a living. So I think Sue Burkle, fastball on the outside, strike 3.
Woohoo!
So maybe I can stay if we get a quick out here.
Yeah, stay. Too bad that wasn't the third out. Ben.
Now batting, number 6, Shane Yoho. Shane Yoho up, and I've got to leave, so hopefully we can get him and complete the game.
Yeah.
First pitch, fouled, strike 1. Because I do have to leave. One strike to Shane Yoho. Andrew Kirchmeyer taking his lead off of first. 7-4. Top of the 7th. 2 out. We just need one more out to nail this one down. And here's a pitch on the inside corner. Strike 2. And now Woods Cross down to its last strike. Hopefully this will come quick. The last out. Engen is stretched. The pitch. Curveball just fouled back. Shane Yoho fouled that ball back to stay alive. 0-2. And the next pitch, fastball just outside. 1-2. Okay, pitch way outside, ball 2.
Let's go, Nathan! Be ready, defense!
Northwood needs one more strike, one more out to end the game. 7-4. Woods Cross has come back with that grand slam home run.
18 people watching, Randy.
And as a fastball lined into center field for a base hit. Runner stop, first and second. And I gotta go.
Okay.
Now batting, number 2, Carson Dobus.
Happy birthday. Error is really huge. See you tomorrow. Okay, guys, here's the pitch, and it's outside the plate. Well, inside, I guess. Now you know how come I'm not doing this. That is a ball. Another ball. Runner still on first and second. That's a hit to left, bounces in front of Carl Espy. Bases are loaded, and coming up to bat is number 20. Coming up to bat for Woods Cross, number 20. Evans? Thank you. Tanner Evans. All right, we have bases loaded. Nathan Ng is still pitching. We have number 20, Tanner Evans from Wood Cross up to bat here, and here comes the windup. Strike. Here comes the windup. Just outside, ball. Foul ball. Count is 1 and 2. Well, I guess that was a ball. Foul ball over the visitor stands. Count is 2 and 2. Oh, and another base hit. So we have run scoring. Base is still loaded. That was right past second base into the gap between center and right. Coming up to bat, number 23, Cooper College. Okay, so we have the lefty back up. Cooper College is up. Nathan's still pitching. Bases are loaded. The score is 7, Northwood. Woods Cross 5. Here comes the windup, and it's outside ball. Second pitch is outside still. I guess, no. He called that a strike? I guess it's a strike. So the count is 1 and 1 on Cooper. And foul ball. Count is 1 and 2. And there's the strikeout. Thank you, Woods Cross. Final score, Northwood 7, Woods Cross 5. Good game, gentlemen. Good luck tomorrow. They did. Nice, fun game. Should we leave something good to announce for you, Tim?
I don't know.
Well, let's just leave it up.
Okay. Oh, you guys are.
Yeah.
You guys playing? Oh, okay.
What do you want to do this up there?
Off on the live stream.
Put all that stuff away.
Can you,
Oh, wait.
All right.
You taking that thing?
Yeah.